Hey music fans! As a roadie, I had this great opportunity to tour with all these bands. I wrote a book about my experiences on the road, and it was the #1 new release on Amazon and Bios, and it's now sold millions of copies on Kindle. I'm Joel Roadie, and this is my podcast, Party Like a Rock Star. This track's called the Song of Durin. Never heard it before, but 50 million people have. The reason why I'm checking it out, why I found it, is a guy named Jeff Castellucci covered it. And he's in an ensemble would be the right word, called Voice Play, that I think is super cool. So we're going to give this a go together, guys, and we're going to see what we got. I'm going to listen to this for the first time. And then if you guys want to join me, I'm going to jump into Jeff's version. We'll see what he did with the track. Let's give it a go. Reminds me of Diablo. Anybody play that? Great game.
The world was young, the mountains green, no stain yet on the moon was seen. No words were laid on stream or stone when Durin woke and walked alone. He named the nameless hills and dells. He drank from yet untasted wells. He stooped and looked in mirror and saw a crown of stars appear as gems upon a silver thread above the shadows of his head. The world was fair, the mountains tall, in elder days before the fall of mighty kings in Argo throned and gondolin, who now beyond the western seas have passed away. The world was fair in Durin's day. A king he was on carven throne in many pillared halls of stone, with golden roof and silver floor and runes of power upon the door. The light of sun and star and cooling shining lamps of crystal hue, undimmed by cloud or shade of night, there shone forever fair and bright. The hammer on the anvil smote, their chisel clove and graver wrote. Their forged was blade and bound was hilt, the delver mined, the mason built. Their barrel, pearl and gold, hail and metal wrought, like fishes' mail, buckler and corselet, axe and sword, and shining spears were laid in ward. Unwearied then were Durin's folk, beneath the mountains' music walk. The harpers harped, the minstrels sang, and at the gates the trumpets rang. The world is grey, the mountains old, the forges fire is ashen.
All right, we're done. That was super, super good stuff. I didn't know it was Tolkien. That's why it's written so well, all the words, but fantastic. It was almost like a religious experience. Do you remember in the 90s they had that one huge album? It was monks performing in a chapel or wherever they were, but super, super huge album. Kind of came out of nowhere to sell that many records, and it had that feel to me, this profound religious feeling. But I really enjoyed that. A little bit different than what I listen to usually, and it's nice to switch things up. This is the complete edition, and to me it was quite complete. I thought it was fantastic. However, there's always room for more, right? Contradicting myself here in a 5-second period. So let's see what Jeff Castellucci did with the track. If you don't know who he is, he's really good. He's got this really deep, deep voice, and it's really nice to hear. So I'm going to jump into that next. Guys, I appreciate all of you. This was killer. Thank you. I look forward to seeing you all on the next one. Hey, the podcast is over. What are you still doing here? Well, while you're here, like and subscribe. Thanks.